What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Detroit Lions franchise. The Lions have made it to Super Bowl 52 here in Miami, Florida, and they'll be facing off against the Houston Texans, the team with the #1 offense in the league. The Lions' journey here was hard. They suffered the Matthew Stafford injury in the regular season. He was out for 6 weeks. He came back at the end of the season. They lost in Seattle 20-17 and wrapped up a #2 spot in the playoffs. They had to go back to Seattle in the playoffs for the NFC Championship game last week. It was another 20-17 game, but this time the Lions came out ahead. Can they come out ahead and win back-to-back Super Bowls? We're going to find out coming up next.
The Texans ready here for the kickoff.
The Texans will kick off to get Super Bowl 52 underway, and here we go. Ryan from his own 10-yard line is going to take this one out past the 20, wrapped up at the 25, and that is where Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions offense will start. You see his stats there from the regular season: 22 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and over 2,500 passing yards. He did miss those 6 games. And we will start with a handoff on second down to Forrest Hanson. And he's going to fight his way to the outside into a gain of 7. We'll take a look at the starting offense here for the Lions. Calvin Johnson and Golden Tate on the outside at receiver. Tate and Ebron back for the Super Bowl. Third down and short, and play action from Stafford. He will find Eric Ebron for the first down catch. So he comes back from injury and makes an impact right away for the first down. From the 49-yard line, handoff to Hanson, and Hanson's going to be stuffed for a short gain there on the carry, and we will take a look at the starting offense or defense for the Texans. They have J.J. Watt at left end, Jadeveon Clowney there at left outside linebacker, and it's a tough defense here, the number 12th ranked defense, and they have the #1 ranked offense. Second down, Stafford's going to pass, and he's going to find Golden Tate. A first down catch up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 12. Second down and 5 now. Stafford again going to the air and again finding his receiver, Calvin Johnson. Stafford 4 for 4 on the day. Third down, Toby Gerhart in the backfield now, and he's going to get the carry. The big man up the middle will pick up the first down inside the 30. First and 10 from the 28. Play action from Stafford. He's going to throw this one up, one-on-one. Golden Tate coming down with the catch. It's a touchdown. Detroit scores first. And we're going to take another look at this touchdown catch. One-handed by Golden Tate. Never put the second hand on the ball. And the Lions strike first. 9-play, 75-yard drive. Stafford 5 for 5 for 59 yards and a touchdown. And 7-0 Detroit. It's time now for Ryan Fitzpatrick and this Houston Texans offense to get their chance on offense. First and 10 in the shotgun. Handoff will go to Arian Foster, and he's stuffed behind the line for a loss of 1 by Anza. And we'll take a look at this Texans offense. Fitzpatrick under center. They also have Arian Foster, Andre Johnson, and Vincent Jackson on the offense. Second down and long. Fitzpatrick back to pass here. Good protection. Fires, and it's picked off by Antonio Allen. And Allen is going to take this one inside the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. And just like that, the Lions are on top, 14-0. As we look at this one, Antonio Allen just undercut the route to the fullback. And the Lions add the extra point to make it 14-0. Here, halfway through the first quarter, we couldn't ask for a better start to this day, to this Super Bowl for the Lions. It's Arian Foster will get the carry, and he is out of bounds after a short loss on the play, I believe. And we take a look at the Lions starting defense. We got Sue up front along with Sharif Floyd. In the middle, Stephen Tulloch. And we got Bill Bentley, Antonio Allen, Glover Quinn, and Martin Shipley in the backfield. Second down for the Houston Texans. Fitzpatrick, lots of time here. Going up deep, one-on-one, And Bill Bentley will deflect that one away. 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick back to the air here, and he's going to dump it off to Greg Little. And Little will be wrapped up after a gain of 6. And it's a 3 and out for the Texans. The Lions take over 2nd and short. Stafford fires, caught by Calvin Johnson, and he'll stiff arm a defender and make his way into Houston territory. 1st down, Detroit. 2nd and 9 now, and Hanson's going to get the handoff up the middle, fighting his way towards the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 7. Bring up 3rd and short, and LaMichael James in the backfield will get the carry and find a hole, and LaMichael James inside the 25 gives the Lions a 1st down. From the 23, under a minute to go. Stafford back to pass, will fire and misfires off the mark intended for Golden Tate. That was Stafford's 1st incompletion, and at the end of 1, Detroit is on top, 14-0. Lions are in striking distance as we open up the 2nd quarter. 3rd and 7 from the 20, and Stafford's going to get pressured and go down, sacked by Brian Cushing. And that is going to lead to a field goal attempt here on 4th down. As you take another look at it, not a lot of time for Stafford to get that ball off. And Nate Freeze's kick is up on a 44-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. And the Lions extend their lead 17-0. Houston takes over, and Arian Foster will get the carry, and he'll spin move his way up to the 26. That will lead to 3rd and short. And they'll go back to the ground to Robert Turbin, and Turbin taken down in the backfield. And it's 4th down, and it's another 3 and out for the Texans. Lions offense takes over again, and going deep in the air they are to Calvin Johnson. That's a 1st down catch, and this offense has not been stopped yet. 2nd and 10. Stafford dumping it off here to Joseph Fourier, and Fourier going to gain a modest 5 yards there on that catch. That'll lead to 3rd down and 5. Toby Gerhart in the backfield. Play action from Stafford. He'll fire and dump it off to Golden Tate coming across the middle. And it's another Detroit 1st down. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Forrest Hanson. And Hanson up the middle will stiff arm his way to a 1st down. Found that hole right off the bat. And it was a big one. 2nd down and 10. Stafford back to the air. Pump fakes. Fires as he's hit to the end zone. 1-on-1 for Calvin. And it's incomplete. Broken up by the Houston defense. 3rd down. Stafford going to fire and intended for Golden Tate off the mark again. And the Lions settle for another field goal, extending their lead 20-0. Houston takes over. Arian Foster with the carry, and he is only going to gain 1, wrapped up there in the middle. This should be a good matchup. The number 1 offense versus the number 1 defense. And defense winning out so far. 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick going deep, and Brian Quick drops the 1st down catch. They would have had it in Detroit territory instead. 3 and out, and the Lions get the ball back as Stafford will dump it off here to Forrest Hanson. It's a gain of 6. That brings up 3rd and inches. Gerhart in there, but they're going to the fullback. Collins, Jed Collins will take that handoff and pick up the 1st down. From the Houston 44, Stafford going outside to Ebron quickly, and it's over his head and out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. Stafford under center will drop back, and he is sacked right away. The pressure right there. No one blocking J.J. Watt, and Watt comes away with the sack. 3rd and 17 now. Stafford's going to go to the air deep, 1-on-1, and Calvin Johnson coming up with a catch at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Detroit. Johnson 4 catches, 83 yards, and on 1st and goal, they're going to pitch it out to Hanson. Bounces off a tackle and finds the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. They extend their lead after the extra point, 27-0, as we head into halftime.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report.
This game has been all Detroit in the first quarter, 27-0. 148 passing, 68 rushing, only giving up 21 yards of offense to Houston. Stafford 162 and a touchdown. Hanson 10 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. As far as the Texans go, Fitzpatrick 1 for 4 for 6 yards, and Foster 7 for 14. One good piece of news, the Texans get the ball to start the second half. They need a scoring drive here. Fitzpatrick going outside to Quick, but the catch made out of bounds, could not get both feet in. 3rd and 7. Fitzpatrick back to the air here, dumping it off to Foster. He's wrapped up out of bounds, a loss of 1, and it's a 3-and-out to start the third quarter for Houston. Detroit takes over, handoff to Hansen. We might see this a lot the second half. He goes for a gain of 6 to midfield. 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air quickly out to Johnson, who breaks a tackle, throws a defender to the ground, and makes his way inside the 35 down to the 30. Later in the drive, 2nd and 4. Stafford back to the air here, and his pass falls incomplete, hit as he threw, and that'll bring up 3rd down. From empty backfield set, Stafford gonna pass, pressured again, and again the ball falls incomplete, hit as he threw, and the Lions settle for a 41-yard field goal attempt. Nate Freeze's kick is up, it's online, and it's good, and Detroit extends the lead 30-0. Fitzpatrick and the Houston offense back out there now. They'll go to the ground with Arian Foster up the middle. It's a modest gain of 5. 3rd down and 4. Foster not in the backfield. Fitzpatrick going to the air. Pressure, and he's going down. Sacked by Ezekiel Anza. And Fitzpatrick down to the ground, injured. Lions take over. Handoff to LaMichael James here on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped behind the line, a loss of 2. 3rd and 11 for Detroit. Stafford going to go to the air, dump it off here to Golden Tate. Tate pushed out of bounds at the 50, and the Lions will not pick up the 1st down, and they punt for the first time in this game. Tom Savage in the game now for the Houston Texans, and Fedorowicz is going to drop this wide open catch. And Fitzpatrick back in the game now. It wasn't serious. He's going to the air here, and to Fedorowicz, who drops another one on 3rd down, or on 2nd down, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick setting up screen, it looked like, but he's going deep and over the head of Brian Quick, out of bounds and incomplete, and the Lions get the ball back. From their own 21, Stafford going to fire, and it's caught by Calvin Johnson up to the 36. It's a gain of 15. From the 36, handoff to Forrest Hansen, and a big hole up the middle. That goes for 8. 3rd down and 2 now. Stafford going to the air and firing as he's hit, and it's caught by Eric Ebron. Wide open downfield, down to the 26 of Houston. It's a gain of 30. Stafford having a pretty good game here today. 1st and 10, handoff goes to Hansen up the middle, and Hansen will gain 9. Closing in on 75 yards rushing here as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Detroit on top, 30-0. Lions defense pitching a shutout so far. Their offense knocking on the door. Play action from Stafford. He's going to the end zone. Caught. Ernest Sherrod. Touchdown Detroit. Stafford's 2nd touchdown pass of the day. And Detroit extends their lead 37-0. The Houston Texans take over now, just trying to put some points on the board. They'll screen play to Arian Foster and come close to the 1st down. 2nd and inches from the shotgun. And they're going to pass. And Fitzpatrick will be pressured and sacked by Sharif Floyd. And that will bring up 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, Fitzpatrick going to take off and pick it up with his legs, not slide, and make his way to the 39. It's a gain of 15. Later in the drive, 2nd and 8. Fitzpatrick going to pass, dumps it off to Fedorowicz, who makes the catch this time and picks up the 1st down up at the 49. 1st and 10 from midfield. Fitzpatrick steps up, fires, caught by Andre Johnson, and they're into Detroit territory at the 36. From the Detroit 36, Fitzpatrick pressured, going deep, and broken up by the Detroit defense. 2nd down and 10. Fitzpatrick back to the air quickly to Greg Little for a 1st down inside the 25 down to the 23. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick Back to the air here, and wrapped up, sacked, and fumbles. And it's picked up by the offensive lineman back at the 40. That'll bring up 2nd and 27. Fitzpatrick will dump it off to Little here, and Little gonna gain 3, but there's another injury. Fitzpatrick down again, holding his forearm. And hopefully it's not serious. 3rd and 23, Savage in the game for Fitzpatrick, and Savage's pass is off the mark, incomplete. And they would have kicked a field goal, but they've got a false start penalty, and that caused them to punt the ball. 3rd and 4, Detroit's going to hand it off here at their own goal line to Toby Gearhart, and he'll pick up the first down. 2nd and 6 with 3 minutes to go. Handoff goes to Forrest Hansen up the middle, and Hansen will pick up the first down, giving Detroit 3 more plays to end this game. Later, 1:20 to go. 3rd down. Stafford's going to play action, and his pass broken up, incomplete. And the Lions are going to have to punt the ball away. Can their defense hold and keep the shutout intact? Fitzpatrick on 2nd down will go down, sacked on the play. 3rd and 16 as they hurry up. Fitzpatrick back to the air, fires, caught by Fedorowicz, breaks a tackle, and he's there to the first down marker. They give it to him, and they hurry up to the line. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick back to pass, nowhere to go, and he's chased down and sacked by Sue and Anza. 3rd and 18, and Fitzpatrick going deep here. He's got a man open, but at the last second, Glover Quinn will come in, knock that one away, and the Lions will get the ball back, and they can kneel this one down. They can celebrate a Super Bowl victory for the 2nd straight year, back-to-back, and a shutout. This game was all Detroit from the start. Couldn't ask for a better game for Matthew Stafford. 16 for 23, 245 and 2 touchdowns. Hansen, 20 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 6 for 118, no touchdowns. But this offense was good from the get-go, and they get the back-to-back Super Bowl victories. Antonio Allen, your MVP, and Detroit's defense pitches the shutout. And the Detroit Lions are Super Bowl champs for the 2nd straight year. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. And this is the end of the Detroit Lions franchise in Madden 15, so I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.